What if the reason it has not arrived yet is not because it is not coming? What if it is because you are holding on so tightly that there is no space for it to land? Anxiety does not speed up the process. Worry does not make the answer arrive faster. Gripping the outcome does not make it more certain. All of those things just make the waiting harder. So today, we practice the most powerful thing a person who is waiting can do. We let go, and we trust, because it is already working, even now. Say every word like someone who genuinely believes that the process is not failing them, it is carrying them. I let go, not because I have stopped caring, but because I trust the one who is holding what I release. It is already working for me, moving, aligning, and producing, even in the moments I cannot see it. Letting go is not giving up. Letting go is choosing trust over control. I release my grip on the outcome, and I open my hands to receive what was always meant to arrive. Something is working on my behalf right now, behind the scenes, in the hidden places, and I trust it. I stop white-knuckling my way through a process that was designed to work without my interference. I trust that what is delayed is being perfected. I trust that what is silent is still moving. I trust this. The harder I hold on, the harder it is to receive. I let go, and I receive. I release control of the how and the when, and I hold on only to the what I have declared and what I believe. Trusting the process is not passive. It is the most active form of faith I can practice. I let go of the need to see the progress in order to believe in it. Some of the most important movement is invisible. It is already working for me. I have done my part, and now I trust the process to do its part. I release anxiety about the timeline, and I replace it with peace about the destination. Letting go creates space. Space for what is coming to land without fighting what I am still gripping. I trust that what is mine is moving toward me with the same certainty that I am moving toward it. I stop forcing what should flow, and I let the current carry what was never meant to be dragged. I have prayed, I have prepared, I have declared. Now I trust, and trust is the final piece. I let go of the version of events I planned, and I receive the version that was designed for me. It is already working. The answer is already decided. The provision is already in motion. The door is already opening. I trust the silence between the asking and the receiving as sacred. Something significant is happening there. I release every fear that letting go means losing. Some things only arrive after I stop trying to pull them in. I trust the process with the same confidence I would trust someone who has never once failed to come through for me. I let go of the outcome I was attached to, and I make room for the outcome I was actually made for. It is already working for me. I choose to believe this, to live from this, and to rest in this. I release the illusion that my worry is helping. It is not, and I replace it with the peace of someone who trusts. I trust that every delay, every detour, and every unexpected turn is part of a plan that does not make mistakes. I let go with gratitude, thanking the process before I can fully see the result. I am not waiting passively. I am trusting actively, showing up, being faithful, and releasing the rest. Something is working for me right now that I did not arrange, did not manufacture, and could not have produced alone. I let go, I trust, it is already working, and I rest in that completely. I manifest the deep, settled peace that only becomes available the moment I choose to let go and trust. I manifest that what I have been holding too tightly arrives more beautifully once I open my hands. I manifest that the thing I am trusting for is already done in the spiritual before it appears in the natural. I manifest the ability to rest in the middle of the process, truly rest, not just suppress the anxiety. I manifest that letting go today produces an arrival that I will look back on and call perfectly timed. I manifest that the trust I practice now becomes the testimony I share later about how it all worked out. I manifest that every door I stopped forcing opens on its own when the time is exactly right. I manifest that what is already working for me accelerates as I release control and align with the flow. I manifest the removal of every anxious thought that has been borrowing against a future that is already secured. I manifest that the silence I have been interpreting as absence is revealed to be the loudest form of preparation. I manifest that what felt like a loss when I let go becomes a gain when the full picture comes into view. I manifest a trust so practiced and so rooted that uncertainty stops feeling threatening and starts feeling like anticipation. I manifest that the provision I need arrives before I reach the point of running out, right on time. I manifest that the relationship, the opportunity, the answer, or the breakthrough I released finds its way back to me, better. I manifest that every act of genuine surrender produces an outcome that no amount of striving could have achieved. I manifest that I never mistake trust for inaction. I keep moving faithfully while releasing the outcomes completely. I manifest the specific answer to the specific question I have been carrying, arriving clearly and undeniably. I manifest that what is already working for me becomes visible, that I begin to see the evidence of the movement. I manifest that letting go in this season produces the greatest harvest of my life. I manifest peace so genuine that the people around me ask what I know that they do not, and my answer is trust. I manifest that every word declared in faith throughout this season is alive, active, and producing. I manifest the closing of every open loop, every unanswered question finding its answer in perfect timing. I manifest that what I release today is returned to me transformed, better than I held it, better than I asked for it. I manifest that trust becomes my most consistent and most powerful spiritual practice. I manifest a life so clearly guided that it becomes undeniable evidence of a God who is actively working. I manifest that the waiting ends and the receiving begins, suddenly, completely, at exactly the right moment. I manifest that it is already working for me, in ways seen and unseen, in ways known and unknown, always. I manifest that I stop asking if it is working, and I simply live as though the answer is yes, because it is. I manifest that every single thing I have committed to God in faith returns to me bearing fruit. I manifest complete trust, complete surrender, and complete peace, and the complete blessing that follows them. Here is what I want you to carry with you. The thing you are waiting for is not waiting for better circumstances. It is not waiting for more effort. It is not waiting for you to figure out the answer. It is waiting for you to trust that it is already handled. You have done your part. You prayed. You prepared. You declared. Now let go and watch what moves when you stop standing in the way of it. Subscribe and practice letting go and trusting every single morning. Like this video and pass this piece to someone who is gripping something too tightly today. Comment, "I let go, I trust. It is already working for me." Declare it and rest in it. Share with someone who is in an anxious waiting season. Remind them the process is not failing them. This is your trust session. You let go. That took courage. Now, rest, because it is already working.